Hey, what's up everyone, Saint Time Gaming here. Welcome back from the Division 2 build video. Well guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my very first build when TU8 update dropped with the Warlords of New York expansion. I created this build for myself. I didn't make any build videos and stuff. I just made it for myself because back in the day, the NPCs were very hard to kill. They had a lot of armor and a lot of health and all that, and they used to do a lot of damage. So this was the only build that was worthy enough to do enough damage to kill them. And I'm pretty sure that most of you guys do recognize this build. And with the clip right now, which I'm showing you guys, yes, it's a rifle build, and back in the day, everyone used to run this build all the time because this was the only DPS build that was like I said, worthy enough to kill the NPCs. In TU10, I already dropped a video and said that arguably is still one of the best DPS build in the game. It is. I did change a little bit for TU11, and I wanted to see how it works. And as usual, this build never disappoints me. I went to the legendary mission because anything lower than legendary content for this build is like disrespecting this build. Honestly, this build is just too good. Even after all the buffs and nerfs and everything, this build still holds the spot in the top tier DPS build, and it's really good. And I wanted to show you guys what changes I made for TU11 and how it actually working. And it's actually have a little bit of more survivability than it used to have in before, because usually for a rifle build you don't have much survivability. You just kill them before they kill you, right? But right now you have a lot of bonus armor coming in. So I'm going to show you right now over here the build, as you can see. So I'm using the sharpshooter specialization for it's a rifle build, so I get that extra headshot damage, that accuracy and stability, something like that. And also the TAC 50 itself is a pretty nice like marksman rifle because you can just one tap NPCs on the head. So yeah. And my primary weapon right now is the Ravenous, but I do use both of them. Situational, doesn't matter. Like if NPCs far, I use the M1A, classic M1A, and with the Ravenous, I kill the heavy NPCs tank, warhounds and stuff. It just melts. Now, Ravenous is a raid exclusive weapon, so you have to do raid to get this. Now, honestly, Ravenous, I really love this weapon. Not only in this build, but in basically any build you put it as a secondary, and this just works wonders because it just takes down those tank NPCs, those warhounds so fast, like with that explosion damage. Just do 5 shots, swap the shoulder, boom, explosion, half of their health bar is gone. That's how strong this thing is. Okay, this is really nice. Like I said, it's situational, but when you're playing like harder content, especially legendary content, where you always have those Black Tusk NPCs, this is really handy against them. And in terms of rating, if I had to rate this weapon, honestly, I would rate it as a second for like raid exclusive weapon. I will rate it second because Eagle Barrett is first when it came out with the raid. It was like literally the best weapon in the game. But yeah, in terms of that, I would say Ravenous is second after the Eagle Barrett, and it's really strong. Okay, so that's why I use the Ravenous. Now for the classic M1A, you could actually use Baker Dozen if you want to. Perfect lucky shot, but I use classic M1A because I have boomerang. And this talent is kind of similar to the perfect lucky shot or lucky shot. It's just not 100% chance of getting your weapon, bullet back, but still it's a 50% chance, but it actually deals more damage. But the lucky shot won't do any damage. You basically get your mag back or bullet back to your mag. Yeah, that's what it is, right? So yeah, the boomerang, every time you crit, you have 50% chance to get your bullet back to your magazine. And whenever you get the bullet back to your mag, the next shot will be 40% increased damage. So that's pretty sweet. Now, I have damage to armor here. Some people might disagree that why you don't have damage to target out of cover. Trust me, guys, I have all the 3 multiplicative damage in this build. I have damage to armor. I have damage to target out of cover. I also have health damage. Yes, if you're using AR, you don't have to worry about health damage because AR comes with tons of health damage. But for a rifle, you don't. So what are you going to do when you use a rifle against the big heavies or like the warhounds who doesn't have an armor? I do have health damage in this. And speaking of that, let me show you my mask. Here it is. You can see the Hollow Man. Yes, the Hollow Man, the named Y'all gear. It's a Dark Zone exclusive. You can get it from DZ vendors as well. This particular piece is actually from DZ vendor. You can get it from DZ caches, conflict caches, and also the named item caches. So that's why I say do the global event, So this is the Hollow Man, 10% health damage. You can see not missing the health here, which is really nice to get that multiplicative damage and crit damage, crit chance mod over here. Now for the chest piece, again, we might have a little disagreement on this, perfect glass cannon. I love Glass Cannon Talent because I just look at this amplified damage, this multiplicative damage. I don't take the damage taken. I see the damage I do. So it's kind of habit of using it. I do die. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I do die. But like I said, it's a habit. You know, I use the Glass Cannon most of the time, even with my skill build. If I don't run this talent, I feel naked. That's all I can say. Like it's like one of my favorite talent, honestly, on a chess piece. You could run Obliterate, you can run Focus. I would recommend you guys to run Focus because it will do more damage than Glass Cannon, of course. But then for that, you need that 8-time scope. And I kind of don't like the situation, you know, in a higher difficulty mission that to be all the time scoped in and don't know what's going on your left, right, you know? So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm trapped in somewhere. So that's why I use Glass Cannon. I just know what's going on and just shoot. Yeah. Now for the holster, I have the Grupo Sombra, 15% crit damage. You can see weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And of course, it's a rifle build, so you have to have Voxer Sprayer, 8% damage to target out of cover, multiplicative damage right there. So pretty sweet here. Now for the gloves, I have Sheshka because of that crit chance, 10%. I need that. Now, if you don't have a Sheshka gloves, you can actually use 2-piece Providence. That way you will also have like 10% crit chance, you know, 2-piece Providence. So that's, you can make it like that. Now for the backpack, I have Memento. This is what is good. Like Memento is sweet. Like you guys know, right? How good Memento is. Now you're probably like, you're playing Legendary Mission. How are you going to get that trophy? Because to get the trophy, you have to get to the NPC. And if you get to the NPC, you're going to die because it's Legendary. Well, you just got to be smart here. So first, the build itself has so much damage that you can drop those NPCs pretty fast. And once you clear the first phase, you can just go pick up the trophy and carry out the, you know, the long-term buff to the next phase. So you can actually do even more damage and, you know, have fun. That's basically it. Now, for those of you who don't understand these talent, honestly, I still kind of get confused nowadays, but it's simple. You know, short-term buff stays for 10 seconds, long-term buff stays for 300 seconds. For a long-term buff, you need to kill about 10 NPC or their skills stack up to 30 times. So you get like 30% weapon damage, you know, and also you get 3% armor regen, which is pretty sweet. So you do have armor regen going on in there. And for the short-term buff, every time you pick up the trophy for 10 seconds, you will get 10% bonus armor if your blue core attribute is only 1. But for us, it's 2 because the backpack gives us blue core attribute, the mask gives us blue core attribute. So instead of 10% bonus armor, we're going to get 20% bonus armor, okay? And same for the weapon damage, you know, multiplies by every time you have like extra core. So we have 5, so that'll be 25% weapon damage. So it's pretty sweet. Like if you collect every stacks and then you collect the trophy, you're gonna have like 55% weapon damage with this backpack itself. Now that's not multiplicative, it's additive, but still, hey, it's a lot of damage. Now, so that's basically the build. Let me show you my crits here. So you can see 55% crit chance, 152% crit damage. Now, I know the crit damage is not crazy. I know with the rifle build, you can go 190, 200 even, but that's just pure crit damage. But with this build, I have multiplicative damage. Yes. And also these damage are excluding the damage I'm going to do with the Memento backpack itself. You know, Memento backpack does crazy damage, like I said. So you're not doing that much damage right now. So once you start picking up those trophies, your damage will increase by like a lot. Literally a lot. Now, let me show you the funny thing that the Ravenous is capable of. I actually made an in-depth like review of the Ravenous. You can go check it out, but you can also see this right now. So at this target right now, if I shoot like 5 rounds on him, look at that. So that red bar is filled. Now, if I swap my shoulder, I said swap my shoulder? Swap my shoulder. Yeah. Now look at this. Boom. So that's basically it. Now, I have to kill 2 targets to get these bonus armor active. Look at that. The bonus armor, every time I pick up the trophy, look at this bonus armor. I'm getting bonus armor. Now, if I shoot with this other side of the Ravenous and I swap my shoulder, look at my bonus armor now. You see? I told you. Now, I'm also regening my health by 3%. I mean, 3 seconds per, whatever, 3%. Yeah, 3%. That's the number. With the Memento backpack, when you collect all the trophies. And also, if I'm in a sketchy situation, all I have to do is swap my shoulder, and I can face tank legendary NPCs just like this. Look at the bonus armor. You see? That's basically it. That's the bonus armor right there. So I can get so much bonus armor right now. And also I'm regening my health. So you do have a bit of survivability. I would say more than a bit of survivability in this build, rather than any rifle build you're going to use. And it's really sweet. It's really sweet. I played the legendary mission 2 times, District in Arena, and I had a lot of fun. I wouldn't say that I didn't go down. Yes, I did go down, of course. I'm running glass cannon. I mean, come on. So, but still, you know, it was really fun. It was awesome. We didn't have any healer in our build. We had like 3 boom boom guys, you know, the turrets, and it's kind of hard to aim when your screen shakes so many times, but still I managed to get the most kills, and yeah, I had a lot of fun playing the legendary mission. So yeah, give it a try. I'm pretty sure if you have the rifle build, so you have basically all the pieces, just need to use the memento backpack and get the y'all gear, you know, get that all 3 multiplicative type of damage, and you know, try it out. Trust me, it will be really good. Let me know in the comment section what you feel about this build, and have you ever tried it like this? If you haven't, just go try it out, and you'll see. It's not going to disappoint you. Like I said, it's really good. So yeah, that's basically it for the build. And I think I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, but I don't remember it right now. So just, yeah, forget it. So yeah, that's basically for the build, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.